What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Luvseat Shouted coming at y'all with another banger today, man. You already know what time it is, bro. You already know what time it is. Don't act like you don't. Don't act like you don't. You've been here long enough, okay? Don't be surprised by anything that you see here, all right? Because I do work. I do work, man. But we are getting into Devlog 17 of Bloody Knuckle Street Boxing, and this will be the final Devlog before the Steam release. I'm excited. I'm nervous as hell at the same time, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous every time I release any iteration of this game, but I'm confident too, though. I'm confident that this is going to be the most realistic, the most natural feeling boxing game that you have ever played in your life. When I say you don't even have to think when you're playing this game, like the only thing that you're ever going to have to think about is how to beat your opponent. Everything else is going to be natural, bro. You're literally going to be one with the controller. So anyway, before I get into this devlog, I definitely want to urge you guys to pay close attention because I'm going to be going over a lot of the upgrades that I've made. I've made some gameplay upgrades. I've also made some upgrades to the menu system, and there are a few bugs that I have to point out to you guys. I have found temporary ways around those bugs, but they're still there. So pay attention, and without further ado, J Shep, tell them boys what time it is, man.
Stop playing with me. I does this, boy. Yo.
Alright, everybody, y'all already know how this goes, man. I got the hand cam out so you can see everything that I'm doing as I'm doing it. And just as a flex, I'm going to be playing the game on Steam for this particular devlog. Just to flex, just to show y'all that I'm dead serious. Like we are literally on Steam right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the process right now. I'm going through the process. You know, I had put the game up for review. I just failed the review, but they said you're going to fail at least one time, and you know I could see why I failed. It was just a couple of little things in there. They weren't happy about my donate button, and I pretty much expected that. I just wanted to see. So yeah, let me go ahead and get into this game. And first and foremost, let me turn the music off. It ain't time for you. Sorry, Josiah. Not for the devlog. But anyway, since we're in here, man, let me go over these menu upgrades that I've done, since one is sitting right in your face. So you can now toggle your motion blur. So if your computer system is having a hard time with the graphics, try turning off the motion blur. Other than that, I really don't see any reason why you would want to turn off the motion blur, because the motion blur is fire. Like, the game just don't feel the same without the motion blur. So yes, working toggle, and that toggle is also in your pause menu as well. I've done some tutorials as well. I'm gonna add more, but the only reason I have a limited amount of tutorial videos on here right now is because my auto scroll function, I can't get the auto scroll function to work with the menu, so I can't add more buttons than it can fit. And as you can see, like I've kind of squeezed these buttons in to begin with. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be going into the lab with. I'm going to be learning how to get the auto scroll moving, and then once we do that, I will definitely add more to these menus. Another change that I've made to this menu system is I've taken away bare knuckles. Chill. I know they're like, you took away Blair. No. So the fight settings screen. So now you have a settings screen for the fight, and you can toggle on multiplayer, and you can toggle the gloves on and off. Since we ain't holding no punches right now, let's just go ahead to the focus miss. And if you pay attention right up here, you got a little panel up here that shows you what game mode you're currently in, so you don't forget. And you press start here, and you got a multiplayer setup screen, and you got your created players here. If you go to load player, if you don't have any, you can create a player, and you can actually type the name in, and then what you want to do is press A after you type it in, and then you can go down to confirm. But yeah, we got new gloves, man. Shout out to Abdul in the chat. This boy made these gloves in record time, and they are literally what I wanted. They are perfect, bro. They are perfect. They not even done yet, bro. We ain't got the creases in them or nothing. But dog, these gloves are fire, bro. They are so beautiful. They are so beautiful, dog. I love them. But anyway, let's get into these mitts. So as you can see, once again, we got this panel up here, and it's showing you the best streak that you've had, and it's showing you the best streak in the game. So when you create multiple players, you know, for your friends and whatnot, everybody's going to have their own profile basically. And this is just starting out, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to upgrade all of this stuff in due time. But yes, so your best is basically your best streak as far as that player, that instance of the player itself, and the game best is whoever got the high score in the game. Shout out to Abdul on the mitts too. Abdul made these mitts. They still need work. I know his hands are not technically inside of the sleeves, but hey, we working on it. We working on it, bro. We had to do all of this on short notice, and even these mitts, bro, way better mitts. Way better mitts, bro. I rock with these mitts, so heavy. As I said before, there are upgrades that I've made in the pause menu as well. So as you can see here, the settings has 3 different tabs now. You have your game settings where you can change your HUD, slow motion, motion blur, blah, 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 blah. All of the generic stuff. Then you have your player settings right here where you can change your target assist, and this data will save to every instance of your player. So if this specific instance of your player has 30 on the target assist, it's going to save, and you're going to have to change that if you want it different. And you can also toggle on your tracking target as well. I know that some people may have trouble with the new targeting system because it's very touchy and you have complete control over it. So if you miss the punch, it is totally on you. Don't come crying to me. It's on you because you actually have total control of it with the left trigger. Everywhere this ball goes, that's exactly where your punch is going to go. And you can alter your punches in real time. We've been over this plenty of times before. It's just like the old game. Don't get too intimidated by this. It's just like Alpha 2, but it's just way better. It's way more reactive. You know what I'm saying? So, last thing that we need to go over, this is the juicy part. We got the AI settings, and then you can go into his logic right here, and you have everything that you remember having. You can change his stance. You could change his guard. You could change his movement mode from aggressive to elusive. I'm gonna put him on aggressive, and I'm gonna put his attack mode on aggressive as well because I actually need him to swing at me right now. And if you go into his attack tab, you can tell him exactly what punch to throw. So in this instance, I'm gonna have him throw a jab, and you can toggle whether it's a haymaker or not. So yeah, matter of fact, no, not a power jab, a power straight, because that one's and also guys, you can change this timer right here, and what this does is it tells you the amount of time that he takes in between each punch. So as I have it set right now, he's going to punch every 2.5 seconds. And also here you have a squat value too, and this is what's going to alter his stance position. So at 50% squat, he's going to actually squat halfway down, and it's also going to act the same way that your targeting system acts as well. So he's going to throw that to my body. So let me just show y'all that real quick. As you can see, he's coming towards me, and yeah, I'm gonna go to him because he, the movement slows down. But as you can see, that timer is going up there, and when that timer runs out, yeah. So you can basically learn how to dodge every punch in the game. You can learn how to counter every punch in the game. Man, boy, come on, stop playing with me, man. And you can basically, yeah, you can play this for hours, bro. There's no reason why you should get whooped online having this much access in the sparring game. And the reason I've done this, guys, is because it's never been done in a boxing game before. That's one of the biggest gripes that I've had about boxing games since the beginning of the time, bro. Why don't boxing games have practice mode? All right, so the parry system works the same way it has always worked. Every parry has its own, or every guard style has its own parry system. Okay, same deal. The difference is, guys, is that you no longer have to reset your block whenever you do a parry, but you are still open for a split second. So it's a little bit less intimidating to go for a parry, but you still are open. So don't just go crazy with the parry. You still got to keep in mind that you can fail that parry, and if you fail that parry, you are open for a second, bro. So be careful. So as you guys know, the uppercut parry is a push, but the difference now is that the push is your rear uppercut. So when you switch to southpaw, it flips, and your lead uppercut now, guys, oh, y'all gonna love this one. Your lead uppercut is now a paw. So now you can frame, guys, and you can hold it down, and it works with your head movement and everything. You can use this to create traffic. You can use this to measure. This was put in the game by popular demand, bro. A lot of people have been asking for it, bro. A lot of people have been asking for it. I never really understood how I was going to implement it, but I finally figured it out, guys, and it's here to stay. The only thing is, it's not done as far as I would like it if you were vulnerable while you were doing this. Right now, the way it stands is you're still blocking, even if you get hit by this, or even if you get hit while doing this, you're still considered to be blocking. So you're going to take minimal damage. So y'all just go ahead and go crazy with that for now, but definitely expect for you to be open now. For like when I make my first big update, definitely expect you to not be able to hold this like this and still be blocking. Another thing that I added too, guys, and this is a balancing thing that I did due to the video that I did with Katie. Shout out to Katie, man. If you want to see that video of me playing Bloody Knuckles on par set with her, I will definitely leave that on the screen right now. Your counters can still be canceled by you getting hit during a counter punch attempt. But if the player is spamming too much and his stamina is too low, he's not going to be able to cancel it. So be mindful of your stamina, because if your stamina is too low, a skilled opponent is going to eat through that punch and still get his counter punch off. And you can't block it either. Counter punches are no longer blockable. The only thing that you can do is dodge it or get the hell out of the way completely. You're not going to block it. Counter punches are not blockable anymore. So keep that in mind, guys. Don't spam, because you are going to get punished. You can spam if you want to, but do it in moderation, bro. I'm warning you right now, because I know y'all ain't trying to get knocked out. But play with it if you want to, dog. Play with it if you want to. Due to this stupid ass bug that I've encountered, nobody can work on their players simultaneously anymore. Because if you do, I'm gonna join with the second controller now. Oh, you gonna try to make me look stupid now? Let me find out you done fixed yourself. Let me find out that the shit. Oh no, it didn't. See what I'm talking about? You see, I don't know how this even happened, bro. Because these event systems work separately. Because of that, guys, you guys, whenever you start playing with your friends, you're gonna have to work on your players one at a time. So load your player, make whatever changes you got to do, then ready up. Then you can grab player 2 and you can repeat the process. So I'm gonna create a player. I'm gonna just type in some gibberish. Bow, you got another player. Just for now, bro, y'all gotta bear with me on that, because I really don't know how that bug happened, and I'm gonna be working on it. It's one of the first things on my agenda. As you can see, we got a multiplayer game going on, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna get real funky with this over the next year, bro. I'm gonna be adding so many different game modes for you guys, and yeah, it's gonna be a real treat. It's gonna be a real treat, bro. I'm breaking through the barriers of what a boxing game is supposed to be. You already seen that I'm giving you guys an extended sparring mode that is basically a practice mode that has never been inside of a boxing game before. I'll pick up controller 2 to do this. Yes, sir. The game still, multiplayer still works, bro. It still works. And as you can hear, you heard that vibration on the table, bro. That's real. We got 5 players here right now. But watch what happens when I create player number 6. Baby, take it all. Player 6 is not showing up on the screen, and if I go down, now it look like you ain't got nothing selected, and then he wraps all the way back around. So please, guys, until I fix this issue, please refrain from creating more than 5 players. At the end of the day, there's really nothing unique about these players except their color information, the miss streak, and the target assist. So that'll be that, and I'm going to quit the game now, and we're going to wrap this video up. Take it on. I told you it worked on Steam. All right, y'all, so it's time. The time is finally here. Bloody Knuckle Street Boxing is official. The only things that I really have left over to do right now is these achievements. I've definitely started on adding some achievements. So right now, I think there's like 58 achievements that I've put in there. I still haven't gotten done making the thumbnails for them all, but like I've gotten more than halfway through the list, man. I got a few more that I just got to think of some ideas about, man. But yeah, there's going to be achievements in the game, and you know they're not always going to be hard. They're going to be base level starting out, and as the game progresses, I'm going to be adding harder achievements. You know, just to keep you guys engaged, to keep you guys busy, you know what I'm saying, for guys like Study who be on the trying to do all the achievements and things like that, try to get 100% of the progression in the game. You know, this is for you guys. This is for you guys. A lot of them going to be fun, a lot of them going to be wacky, you know what I'm saying, and then a lot of them going to be real hardcore, you know what I'm saying. I just haven't gotten to the real hardcore ones yet because it's going to take a little bit of studying of the Steam system for me, because now I've moved on from coding in my own game, and now I have to really get good with integrating Steam into my game as well. This is a new journey that I'm embarking on. So be patient with me on that, guys. And yeah, we gonna keep it moving, bro, and we gonna keep growing and growing and growing. This game, even though it's done right now, it's not done. It's not done, bro. So if you guys look into my community tab, I have a updated version of my roadmap. And yeah, I think I'm solid on that. I think that I'm going to be able to complete these tasks within the next year, if not most of them. It really just depends on the support that I get from you guys. If people don't buy the game, then I got to go to work. But if everybody buys the game, I can stay my black ass right here and really put in work for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we just gonna keep grinding. We gonna keep growing, bro. So right now, as of May 23rd, that's when I'm recording this video. As of May 23rd, I failed my first review based on a couple of the things that I talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want me to have my Cash App link in there, and a few other things. I've already taken care of it, and I actually sent off for my second review attempt yesterday. And I have no reason to believe that I'm going to fail this time, because I handled everything that they was talking about. The only thing that I didn't handle is the fact that the game doesn't pause when you bring up the Steam overlay, which I haven't figured that out yet, bro. It's not cut and dry. Like I said, where I'm working at now is getting the Steam integration completely linked into the game. But other than that, bro, we good. I don't know what their plans are for me. I've been talking to the support team for like the past week, and it's kind of hard to, like, they're not quick about responding. So I don't know if I'm going to be approved for this, but I think for the most part, I think that I'm not going to be approved for the early access program based on some of the answers that I gave when I initially filled out the questionnaire. I think I over answered because I included some of my financial goals, and early access is not for, it's not for getting revenue to complete the game. Even though I didn't say that it was going to take revenue to complete the game, that's the way they took it. The revenue that I was talking about is I need to make enough revenue to be able to quit my job and move on and start a new career. And I also needed to get motion capture. But as far as completing the game is going to get done regardless, bro. So right now I'm in talks with them, and hopefully they reverse it and let me get my early access back. But whether they do or don't, just treat this release as an early access release, because I have much more to add to it, and I'm fixing to be working so hard on it, bro. Like, y'all already know I have been. I've been working on this game for 3.5 years, and I'm not about to stop now, bro. I'm about to really put the pedal to the metal on this game and get it done, get it 100% complete, so I can start on a new game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to spread my wings, bro, and really show this industry what I'm really about, bro. I'm about to really show this brain. I don't have a release date yet because I haven't passed the review, but when I pass that review, I'm going to be uploading the trailer to BKSB on my YouTube channel. And when you see that upload, just know that a release date is going to be revealed in that video. So turn your notifications on, and let's do this shit, bro. I'm very excited, bro. So anyway, man, like I said, hit the like button before you leave, bro. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see y'all boys in the next one.